What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, today is going to be a pretty rough video for Modern Warfare 2, of course. Well, Modern Warfare the 2nd, not this beautiful Modern Warfare 2 gameplay that you see right here. Not this game. Trust me, this one was a masterpiece, but we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare the 2nd today. Because, obviously, I mean, we all knew this. I never had any expectations when it came to the multiplayer side. If you've been watching me for a while, you know the only thing I'm really pumped to play on that game is campaign and DMZ. That's pretty much the only thing that I'm really interested in at the moment. Maybe, just maybe, I'll dabble in Warzone 2, but honestly, my Battle Royale phase has pretty much died out. I'm expecting that the majority of this year is just going to be, me just ranting about how the developers made multiple bad decisions over this, and that when it comes to 6v6. Hopefully not. Truly, because I do love Infinity Ward. I hope that they prove me wrong, but like I said, it's been a rough ride here when it comes to being a Call of Duty fan. And at this point, putting your faith into the multiplayer sides of things is just completely unreasonable. And it seems me having such low expectations for the multiplayer side of things when it comes to Modern Warfare the 2nd is going to pay off in my favor, because apparently skill-based matchmaking is coming in full force. Now, when it came to Vanguard, that's exactly why, for that game as well, I came in with low expectations. I wanted to think that Sledgehammer Games was going to make a good game. I wanted to think that it was going to be something similar to World at War. But, I've been thinking this every single year. So, expectations were set to ground level. And I gotta say, the introduction of combat pacing pretty much saved the game for me. That's the only possible way I can play Call of Duty Vanguard. Because if you go into the tactical side or tactical pacing, it is an absolute sweatbox. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind sweating it out every once in a while. But if I wanted to compete, I would simply go to a ranked playlist. Call of Duty has never been that game. Since the beginning of time, when I hop on Call of Duty, it's to casually play with friends. Kick back, chat, laugh it up. If we compete, usually we would go to like Search and Destroy or something like that. That's the most competitive game mode I would get out of Call of Duty. But Team Deathmatch, Domination, Hardpoint, all that stuff, I just casually run around, do my thing. I'll play OBJ, I'll go for frags. If I get some streaks, I get some streaks. But it was never a absolutely competitive experience. Nowadays, you can't even play 6v6 in Call of Duty with a bunch of friends without everybody being completely focused, nobody talking, everybody just completely head into their TVs or monitors, whatever they're using. That's the only way you can actually play the game if you even want to, stand up to the competition without getting completely mopped. But combat pacing made Vanguard just a little bit more playable for me, because when you go into blitz pacing, since there's so many players to be accounted for, it takes a while for skill-based matchmaking to actually kick in to find all the competition that's equal to you. So to get games started up a little bit quicker, especially if you don't have all combat pacing on, you're just specifically picking blitz, it's a better chance that you have less competitive matches and a better average, a better rounded group of individuals on each team. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Blitz, even like you see right here when it comes to the classic games, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, all of that stuff. The modded servers, it's pretty much blitz pacing on all of these servers. It's like 20, even plus players sometimes packed into these lobbies. But at the end of the day, when it comes to what Call of Duty is all about, it is about the 6v6 experience. And that is literally what sucks in each and every one of these games. Modern Warfare 2019, I played Ground War all year long, and S&D, of course. Black Ops Cold War, I was able to dabble in, the 6v6 experience a little bit more, but like I said, I could only play with a full squad, and we streamed. That's the only time I played that game. I streamed every single day, and I only played with a full squad every single day as well. And then comes Vanguard, where I only play in blitz pacing. Do you see the pattern here? 6v6 has never been the same like it used to be back in the day. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 here, in Ground War, settings, 20 plus players, but back in the day, I was able to play this game every day, 6v6, no problem. And I'm positive you guys already know what I'm going to be grinding out when it comes to Modern Warfare the 2nd, blitz pacing again. Because tactical pacing is going to be, like I said earlier, an absolute sweatbox. Now, I do want to start off with some positive news, because this is going to be very crucial information when it comes to DMZ and also in Warzone. Multiplayer side of things, I wish the skill-based matchmaking was a little bit more lenient, but when it comes to a game mode that's a little bit more, competitive, like DMZ, where you don't want to be stomping out noobs, especially when they're coming in with a bunch of their equipment that they spent a lot of cash on, you want it to be an equal fight. It's not like multiplayer where everybody gets a free loadout every single time they spawn in. But Rouse Valve, for anybody who doesn't know this man, he's over on Twitter, he's a very reliable leaker, I'll post up his tweet right here, he's talking about how Infinity Ward has plans to reshape skill-based matchmaking for Modern Warfare 2. Now, like I said for the first one, regarding DMZ, it's going to be a matchmaking bot pool. Now, basically what this is all about, basically there will be AI scattered across the map. That's what's going to be like in DMZ. It's an extraction type game mode. You guys will understand it more when it comes out and you get to actually have hands on. But basically this enhanced AI can detect if someone is drastically misplaced in a lobby. Now this is going to be mostly for handicapped people, but this is very crucial for the overall system as well, because smurfing is a very serious problem, not only when it comes to DMZ, but when it comes to ranked modes as well. People who want to, get some easier lobbies, just make bot accounts, they go in and absolutely stomp out the lower brackets, just, obliterate them and ruin all of their experiences. And like I said, in DMZ, it's it's extremely important that this never happens, because it will instantly lose any bit of support it has, and DMZ will just die like the rest of the side modes that all of these companies are trying. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where it gets very bad. You see, Rouse Valve's source told him that Infinity Ward is actually planning to make some improvements for the skilled players to not feel like they're getting, absolutely neglected, and you can't get a casual experience when you're just grinding out some Call of Duty. But this doesn't make any sense to me if they're still going to be disbanding the lobbies. It says right here, disbanding lobbies are supposedly here to stay. An associate emphasized its apparent importance in structuring skill-based matchmaking as a foundation, plainly stating, if that were to be removed, it would collapse. An associate then went on to mention that skill-based matchmaking has only become a topic of discussion internally on the back end of Modern Warfare 2019, where a plan of action then followed soon after. Technically, the teams weren't prepared for Modern Warfare 2019's wild success. The system utilized for that game was placed on full display. It was outdated. It's been put through the ringer with recent titles, but it's constantly in development and maintenance. Now, I gotta say, Infinity Ward, I know you guys are trying to make yourself sound good, so you can finesse the community and get them to purchase as many copies of Modern Warfare 2 that they possibly can. But it doesn't make any sense to me that if you were to remove disbanding lobbies, the whole system would collapse. That to me alone tells me that Infinity Ward has no clue what they're doing. And if they are trying to improve the skill-based matchmaking and make it better for the individual players, they are nowhere close, and I don't even know if they can comprehend and make the skill-based matchmaking better for us. Disbanding lobbies is literally one of the main reasons why Call of Duty is dying. Losing that, that special touch, that unique vibe that it used to have, those friendships and bonds that you used to be able to make throughout all of these lobbies. All of those things are now gone from Call of Duty because of disbanding lobbies. And Infinity Ward is here telling us that if they remove disbanding lobbies, the main thing that is ruining what Call of Duty is all about, then the whole system is going to fail. And it's crazy to me because Infinity Ward is making disbanding lobbies such a crucial aspect of the skill-based matchmaking formula. Yet, if they were to go ahead and ask their own community how we feel about disbanding lobbies, if they opened up a poll and said, hey guys, do you think that removing disbanding lobbies would improve the overall skill-based matchmaking experience? I guarantee that at least 80 to 85% would say yes. Removing disbanding lobbies would improve the overall experience. Yet Infinity Ward is here telling us that it will kill the overall experience. That to me doesn't sound like they understand what they're doing, and that to me doesn't seem like they are going to try to improve the overall experience for their hardcore fans. Like I always say, I like Infinity Ward. I enjoy their work. I'm one of those guys who actually enjoyed Infinite Warfare, who actually enjoyed playing Call of Duty Ghost. I like their titles, but if the skill-based matchmaking cannot be resolved, then guess what? The 6v6 side of things will be unplayable. And yes, I'll go ahead and stream it. That's what I like to do. Content creation is my thing. And also, I love Call of Duty, so I like to talk about it, discuss it with you guys. We talk about multiplayer things here. I don't even know if you guys are going to care about hearing about DMZ. I don't talk about Warzone because I know you guys don't care about it. DMZ, I'll probably still talk about it if I do enjoy it. But more than likely, we will discuss multiplayer and how things are going, what they can improve, all the problems, or even all the good things. But sadly, that doesn't make the game fun, a good experience, or even a relaxing one to enjoy with some friends. The only way for that to happen is for Infinity Ward or just Activision, whoever has control of skill-based matchmaking, to just open it up. Release everybody and just let us get into the best connection lobbies. Stop worrying about the actual players. Yes, if they're handicapped, then I'm sure the developers can find a way to put them in their own specialized lobbies. But there has to be a better way to handle the skill-based matchmaking for everybody else, and the way they're doing it right now is definitely not the way. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have Twitter and Discord, below the link down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.